Therapy is sometimes recommended for one who is deeply embedded in grief. It is said that the best therapist has fur and four legs. Hi, if we haven't met already, my name is Gladys Bell, and I'm a volunteer for the Motherless Daughters Ministry. Every week, we invite you to join us for Monday morning ministry moments, otherwise known as 4M4U. Our purpose is to encourage, educate, and support you in your mother loss journey. If you find this message helpful, we'd like for you to share it with other motherless daughters. Give us a review and put your comments in the section below. Support is a crucial element of navigating the grief journey, but sometimes people overlook the value of the intuitive affection of our furry supporters. Studies have repeatedly shown that pets provide companionship and emotional support with measurable results. Multiple sources document that petting a dog can lower your blood pressure, your heart rate, relax tension, and calm you down. While the category of pets involves horses, cats, and other animals, for the purposes of this video, we're going to talk about dogs. As I pondered the topic of this video, I'm pet sitting my neighbor's dog, Katie. She's a very spoiled Yorkshire Terrier. However, I realized how much I was enjoying her company. She constantly seeks me out and sits next to me, if not begging to sit on my lap. She lays her head on my arm or chest and looks at me as though she's looking directly into my thoughts. How could she know the grief I felt over my mother, who passed 17 years ago? How could she know about the blanket of grief over me since my daughter passed 1.5 years ago? And she couldn't know how my thoughts were flooded with my daughter's upcoming birthday, on which she would have been 48 years old. Katie rarely leaves my presence. She persists in cuddling, comforting, and waiting for a tummy rub or to be petted. Interestingly enough, I have felt some peace. Let's take a look at some of the science behind the claims. The key to what works is in one word: hormones. Hormones are chemicals that coordinate different functions in your body by carrying messages through your blood to organs, your skin, muscles, and other tissues. These signal your body uh, what to do and when to do it. Research shows that those who interact with dogs experience increased levels of something called oxytocin, which is a hormone produced by the hypothalamus and released into the bloodstream by the pituitary gland. It's known by several names: the love hormone, love drug, trust hormone, bond hormone, love feel good vibe hormone, and cuddle hormone, one of several called the feel good hormones. While oxytocin is primarily used to facilitate childbirth, it's also associated with warm, fuzzy feelings, fostering bonds between individuals like mother and child or husband and wife, relieving pain, as well as increasing feelings of self-esteem, optimism, and trust. Simply making eye contact with a dog increases oxytocin levels. At the same time, cortisol levels are lowered, serotonin is increased. Increased levels of cortisol leads to stress. It's known as the stress hormone, and nature's built-in alarm system. It has a major role in determining mood, motivation, and fear, and regulates a wide range of processes throughout the body, including metabolism and the immune responses. Serotonin is one of the feel-good hormones, and a neurotransmitter that's involved in the function of several different organ systems in the body. It's responsible for an overall sense of well-being. It also affects sleep and social behavior. Now, pets need exercise, which produces serotonin, which is a hormone that's lowered during grief. So, exercise would be helpful in increasing that level of serotonin. One of the best examples of these claims I've witnessed was at a local hospital. I was sitting in a waiting room during one of my daughter's very lengthy neurosurgeries. The room was filled with loved ones awaiting the end of a surgical procedure. Then all of a sudden, in comes a beautiful dog and its handler. It's been years ago. I have forgotten the breed and his name, but I will never forget the responses. He went first to one person, then another. At each person, the dog sat patiently by their side, sometimes laying his chin on their leg or arm, allowing them to stroke him or pet him. I saw eyebrows and facial tensions relax, and smiles, however slight, appeared on faces. And all this under the circumstances that will be categorized as stressful. Dogs, too, are creations of God. As a matter of fact, dog spelled backward is God. They have a special ability to detect human emotions and feelings. And when someone is about to get sick or experience a health event, their highly developed sense of smell has been proven to far exceed the ability of any human to locate a target. The tangled mess of emotions that accompany grief can often be misunderstood by our human connections. There are times when people will misinterpret your behavior, your responses, or your decisions, but you will never be judged by a dog. Grief is a journey and is not defined by any length of time, any period of time. We know that it's different for every individual. Regardless of where you are in your grief journey, don't dismiss the value of your furry friends. All dogs, certified or not, have the ability to comfort and heal their human companion in ways that nothing else can. Whether you own a dog or just visit, allow a furry therapist to minister to you. It just might improve your health while providing you a portion of comfort. They're always looking for signals and pick up on how you feel by paying extreme attention to your visual cues. They waste no time in coming into your presence, prompting acknowledgement, making you know that they will do whatever they can to let you know that you are not alone. Have a blessed week.